Well, hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video, and I have just finished watching Cobra Kai Season 5. Binging makes me exhausted, but you just can't help it with a show like this, so I had to finish the entire thing. So I'm a little bit late to the party when it comes to Cobra Kai and even Karate Kid. Look, I got the shirt, I'm a fan now, but I'm pretty late to the party. So I have only watched bits and pieces of the first movie when I was younger, but I have only recently, the beginning of this year, watching the entire thing. And so of course that led me to watching Cobra Kai, and I was super impressed by what this show was able to do. Real fights, real choreography. You can tell the actors really put in the effort, and this is just amazing. And plus the storylines are so intriguing. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. In each episode, every time an episode ends on a cliffhanger. It makes you want to watch the entire thing. I don't like binging shows, but this show makes me want to binge it because I just can't help myself. With every season, it just keeps getting better and better and better, and it's like, how do these writers come up with this sort of thing? What the fuck? Although I have to say, I think Season 4 is still my favorite, but Season 5 honestly surprised me in a weird way. So of course, I knew that every season would get better, but since 4 set such a high bar, I was a little worried at the beginning of this season when, the whole Miguel storyline, going to look out for his father in Mexico. I was just kind of very unsure about that storyline. But this show does what it does best. Gets you on the edge of your seat. With every episode, it's still freaking good. It still manages to keep you intrigued and pull you in, and you're just attached to everybody's storylines, and you just want to see how it all ends. It's just amazing. The show is amazing. What I love about the show in general is that it's putting characters are the number one priority when it comes to the show. The fighting is just the icing on the cake, basically. It's impressive as hell because they're doing it for real, but it doesn't make it good if you don't have good characters. But this show has great characters. They are very well developed. And Season 5 just brings them to a new level, and it just explores different sides to them, and it's just amazing. And it's so amazing today to just see a show where you have real hand-to-hand combat. It's just real stunts. You can tell they're doing this for real. I'm always a fan of real shit because I'm tired of all the fake bullshit out there, because real shit is what matters in cinema, television, whatever. Real stunts is what's gonna keep cinema alive. I'm calling it. So obviously there are lots of characters in this show, but I'm just going to talk about the few standouts of this season that really I need to talk about these characters. So first character we have is Ralph Macchio playing Daniel LaRusso, and of course he's the main character. The thing about this season is that they try to explore a different side to him. He's more broken down in this one, and you can see that he's going on some sort of journey. And it was so interesting to see how he was really depressed at a certain point in the season, and with the help of his family and friends, he finds the courage to get back and fight Cobra Kai. And it was just a nice way to keep developing Daniel LaRusso. It's just, when you think that they can't develop him anymore, they can develop him in such creative ways, and it's amazing what they can do with this character. And William Zabka is once again terrific as Johnny Lawrence, my favorite character. He's just fucking hilarious. His character is also going on a different journey. He's not the typical oh, I'm ready to get back into fighting. No, at the beginning of this season, he's kind of he goes through a phase where he has to take responsibility. Responsibility is first, and you can see the growth in his character, and it's just so amazing to see how far he's come since the first season, where in the first season he was just a freaking badass, but he can still be a badass in this season, but also be a responsible adult. And I feel that's the journey that we wanted to see Johnny Lawrence go on, and this is a perfect way to develop his character, and I couldn't be any more happier. And next character I want to talk about is Thomas Ian Griffith playing Terry Silver, and we saw him in the last season. Terrifying as hell. But this season, he is even more terrifying. Just the way he walks, the way he acts, the way he talks, just his mannerisms. Like, this guy is terrifying. This guy is like 6'5", and you can see him towering everybody in this cast. Also, just his facial expressions, like, it's just, you can see that pure evil. Like, you hate him, but he's plays this character so well that you can't really hate him because he's a good actor. But you know, he plays his character so well, and like his fight scene with Chosen at the end, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. And the next character that I want to talk about is Dallas Dupree Young, playing Kenny Payne. He was also introduced in the last season. His character, oh my god, Kenny Payne, wow. This is just a young kid who's acting, and his facial expressions, and just, he's amazing. Like, you can see that pure hatred in his face. You totally buy into the fact that he's turning into this monster, and you kind of feel sorry for him, but you also kind of hate him at the same time. And that's all due to Dallas Dupree Young. He is a terrific kid actor. I can't wait to see where his character goes in the next season. I mean, is he going to be good or is he going to be bad? I have no idea, but he was honestly terrific in this season. So yeah, Cobra Kai season 5, it just gets better and better. I still like season 4 the best, but season 5 is still a solid entry. I would give it like a 9 out of 10. The only thing I probably didn't like was probably the cheesy love story, a cheesy drama between Miguel and Sam. It's been like that since the first season. Nothing's new. Normal teenage drama. It's thrown in there for a certain demographic, I guess, but it's fine. I can let it pass. I do feel like in those moments I cringe, but it's fine. This show is amazing. Practical stunts, real stunts, like good characters, good writing. This show is amazing, and you have to check out this season 5. It's amazing. So yeah, those are all my thoughts for Cobra Kai season 5, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Like, share, subscribe, and before I turn this off, I have to say one thing. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.